What's up? Welcome to the Blu Room. I am your host, Peacock Blu. It is indeed a privilege to appear before you once again. I am so happy to be here, and perhaps I can assist you in solving some of your problems, relieving some of your stresses, getting rid of some of your issues. That's what I'm here for. So, what's up? How you doing? So I got a little bit of a different setup tonight. I got my computer screen down here. So if you see me looking down here, it's because I'm trying to see your comment. Deja, that's you. I need to bring the screen closer to me, but I'm still trying to figure this whole thing. So just bear with me. So Deja, what's been going on in your world? It's wonderful to see you again. I'm sticking with my plan. Are you sticking with yours? So immediately I see the crab in a cab. Crab in a cab. You know they're saying crabs in a barrel. And as soon as one of them try to climb up out the barrel, here comes somebody, another crab, pulling them back down. Well, this particular crab right here is not only pulling somebody back down, he's also taking them somewhere that perhaps they don't even want to go. You got a crab in a cab in your life, somebody who is pulling you back to a place or taking you to a place where you do not want to go. So what came out was the cat in a hat. So first of all, this cat right here got on a hat that's way too big. Hold on, let me adjust my lighting here. That's better. Cat in a hat, wearing a hat that's way too big. Too big for their britches, or putting themselves in a position that they don't even fit in, a position that they don't have sufficient strength or intelligence or qualifications to. Hat is way too big for that cat. So somebody who is making themselves out to be much more than what they truly are. I'm talking about somebody who's wearing a hat that's too big. Trying to fill a role or a position that they are unqualified for or underqualified for. So we got Four of Pentacles in reverse. Whomever is putting themselves in this position, they might be losing control. They might be losing their bearings. This person may have been stingy or selfish, or this is somebody that you have been unrighteously loyal to. Somebody who has not been reciprocative. Reciprocative. I said that. Is that a word? In your relationship. Somebody who, you know how they say, even swap ain't no swindle. So this person be swindling because they swaps don't be even. They selfish, self-centered, self-absorbed, very egotistical and arrogant. And this person might be losing some of their so-called confidence, or they might be coming up short in some area. That's why they had to be. They never had what it took to fill up that hat anyway. And now that is like being exposed. My ears are burning. We got blockages and entity attachments. Blockages, entity attachments, right? So this person ego. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the ego for a second, right? So the ego is based in our carnal mind. People are egotistical because of reality. Their perception of reality is based in fear. Fear of not being in control of the situation, fear of being controlled, fear of being manipulated, fear of losing, fear of poverty, fear of abandonment, and all these different kinds of fears. And so what they do is they create an image of themselves that protects them from all of those perceived fears. And that image that they create of themselves has to be bigger and better and stronger and smarter than everybody else. That's the only way they can protect themselves. So the ego is, I would say, somewhat of a defense mechanism, right? However, that defense mechanism is rooted in fear, okay? And so fear is a gateway by which demonic activity is invited into our lives. Because, you know, perfect love casts out all fear, right? And the Most High God is the God of love. So if you walking in fear, then you're walking away from the God of love, okay? So if you're walking away from the God of love, then that means you're walking towards the God of fear, which is our Father's adversary. And when you're walking towards fear, then you're going to get everything that fear comes with. All of the demonic interference, like anxiety, depression, all manner of mental illnesses, plus, you know what I'm saying, financial setbacks and all kind of old other type of stuff that comes along with walking in fear. So this person who is too small for the hat they're trying to wear, they're walking in their ego, which is based in fear, and they're being like demonically oppressed. Their creativity is being blocked. Their money might be being blocked. Of course, their happiness and their joy is being blocked because they're ego-based. Their thinking is fear-based. Are you following me what I'm saying right now? I guess you was picking up what I'm putting down. So let's see. What about this person who is so egotistical? Got this big ass hat on. No, they don't have what it takes to even wear this hat. Look at him one more time. Look how big that hat is. Like, that's going to fall off. So here comes you, right? Being you, doing what you be doing your very best to walk in love and in righteousness and everything like that. Ain't none of us perfect, but we doing our best to like face our fears and be authentic and stand in our truth and everything like that, right? So the fact that you stand in authenticity, you reflect this person's lack mentality back onto them. You show them who they are based on you being who you are. The fact that you walk in love irks this person on the inside. The fact that you walk in love is the very thing that is exposing them for the fraud that they are. The sound of your voice or the words that you say or the way you deliver your communications is like, it bothers them. It bothers them. The way you talk bothers them. What you say, the intonations you use, the words that you choose, it bothers them. And it's not even you, it's the light that is inside of you that is like irking this person, that is irritating the demons inside of them. The person who is ego-based dwells in darkness, first of all. They dwell in darkness. They have allowed their light to become darkness because they dim their light based on the fears that they carry. So here you come, getting rid of your fears, abolishing them, allowing more and more light into your life, and that light irritates their darkness. You understand? A whole new world. Look who came, Ariel, with her fine ass, bringing a whole new world to their world. And I know that's not the song that she sings, but every time I see Ariel, that's what I think, a whole new world, because she was like dreaming of going to a different place, dreaming of existing in another state. She had a tail and she wanted some feet, right? She wanted that man over there. So, but that ain't the point. The point is, Ariel was dreaming of a new state of being, and she was doing her best, whatever she needed to do to move towards that. Right? You are being guided away from them. packing up your valuable assets and moving on along. What the hell I said? Moving on along. Moving along. Look, this girl out here walking her dog. So if you see her, she's got some really thick glasses on because she walks by faith and not by sight. So those glasses right here, they represent her faith, guiding her to where she needs to go, to her intended destination. Moving right along on into that new world that you've been dreaming of. Shit, fuck all that. This person who is wearing this hat might consider themselves to be a jack of all trades. They might consider that they have it all together. Just rest assured that they do not. The persona that they show to the world is highly, highly, highly false. Not only that, in a little while, that's going to come crumbling down. This card says, just stop it. In a little while, that's going to come crumbling down. I said that already, huh? There is about to be some exposure. Somebody's true nature is about what it really is. Get ready. Get your mind right. Prepare yourself. This may be a number of people in your life, and it may happen in different ways. So what immediately came to my mind was like a church lady who looks like she has it all put together, but she doesn't in some kind of way. And that is going to be exposed. Whatever her backsliding shortcomings are. I said that. And you know, pride comes before a fall. All these people out here, men and women, who think they just got it like that, all those people are about to fall in some kind of way, whether that be spiritually, emotionally, financially, mentally. I don't fucking know. And I want to say, whomever is getting too old for that bullshit, a man who is too old to be perpetrating these acts of whoredom. So a man who's very promiscuous and he's too old for that shit. That man is headed towards a path of like, he's headed towards being alone forever. You're going to end up dying and nobody even knew because he just be in his house by himself. And he doesn't check on anyone and no one checks on him. And he's just going to die and no one is going to know or care. Ooh, that's ugly. I don't know who that was for. That was for somebody. Somebody who the man is extremely, it's like to the point of like ridiculousness. And you're not the only one. The HNIC, he likes to be in control of everything, even the dog. How you brush the dog or how you pet the dog or something like that. He gotta be the ruler of everything and people to fear him. He would rather have fear than respect. He's too old. Also, he liked to fuck young girls. He liked to deal with young girls. And so if he's like 40, he like his girls 23 or 25, something like that. He likes them very young so that he can mold them and groom them to like put up with some bullshit. So that's that dude right there. He is gonna end up alone by himself. Okay. So just know that part. That's funny because these folks out here, they think they're going to live forever, number one. These people think that they'll live forever. And also, my computer doing something. Okay. And also, they think that people owe them like a tyrant. Like how a tyrant feels entitled to the loyalty of the people. Not only that, they demand the loyalty of the people and they punish the people for being disloyal. These people be like, they're tyrants, emotional and spiritual and mental tyrants, right? But there's always going to be some kind of revolt against tyranny. At some point, the people are going to be tired of that. And they're not going to accept that shit no longer. And so I feel like you and other people in this particular person's life are coming to the point of revolution where you ain't going to accept that shit no longer. I don't blame you. That's why I'm by myself now, because I don't accept emotional or mental tyranny. And many people indulge in that. They are manipulative because they want to be in control of the relationship or the situation. So they take actions to place themselves unrighteously into the position of power. And that is like tyranny, right? That's what it is. So, what else? Dang. If you know who I'm talking about in your life, it's time for you to begin to imagine your life without this person in it. Imagine what your life would be like if this person was not around you, or if you could like erase them totally. The card in the jar came out. This is always my visualization card, because that's just the toy car. And I can, like, in my visualizations, I can imagine myself owning that car and driving it, going to run my little errands or going out of town or whatever the case may be. So that's why I said, imagine how your life would be without this person. Go ahead and prepare yourself for that now, because that time is coming. In some kind of way, and for some reason, this person is going to fall from grace. I don't know your life. I don't know the circumstances. But it's time for you to mentally and emotionally prepare yourself so that you won't be going through like all the withdrawals, so that you won't be trying to rush in and help this person, taking their karma onto you. This person got to like reap the consequences of their behaviors. And if you try to save them, you're going to bear their consequences for them. So we don't do that. We don't do that, okay? If you go, well, I don't want to take you to my Facebook page. I didn't just start reading cards. I've been reading cards for a while now. I just came on YouTube, right? So this is a brand new platform for me. And I know y'all don't know me. I don't know y'all. I left my other collective behind. I said, bye. I'm breaking up with y'all. I wish I could direct you to my Facebook so you will know what I've been talking about over the last 2 years, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say, prepare yourself for the worst in a certain type of relationship. Because Judgment Day has come. Judgment Day is like every day. And people are bearing the consequences of their actions or reaping the rewards of their actions. Those two things are one and the same. Either way it go, whether you on the side of the righteous or the wicked, you got what's coming to you. So while you visualizing what your life would be like without this person, also be visualizing what your life would be like if your desires came to pass. You know what side you've been on. And if you've been on the side of righteousness, then you have rewards coming your way. So I need you to like visualize your desires, talk to the Most High God about those, and then place yourself into a receiving mode so that it can come into your life, so it can be made manifest in your life. Because I'm trying to take that shit flew all the way over there. I don't know if I'm going to get that. That's the 3 of Wands. I got to go get it. Hold on. I can't just leave that right there. Your ship's coming in. The future, looking forward to the future. Didn't I just say? I just said that. I just said visualize what your life would be like. What your life will be like in the next, over the next 3 somethings, 3 days, 3 months, 3 weeks. I don't fucking know. In the next 3 somethings, things are going to take a drastic change. Okay. What else about this car in a jar? Visualizing our desired results. There's another 3. So, okay, all right, okay, wait. First of all, okay, wait, okay. Oh, God. Okay, everybody got what they got coming to them, right? That's what I had just said. What you put out there, this says reversal. You see it? What you put out there is coming back upon your ass. First of all, you will reap the consequences of your actions or the benefits of your actions. Either way. So here goes some benefits. Our ship's coming in. And there goes some consequences. That 3 of Swords, them 3 arrows in our heart, which is the regret and the denial and the fear. Regret, the denial, and the fear, the hope, the faith, the love. Hey, them the 3 threes. 2, 3. How many 3s there was? Shit. And it's coming. King of Pentacles. You're gonna reap that. So just be ready. Just be ready to reap your rewards, baby. Just wanted to say that one time. What else? I think this is the major theme for today. Who in the room now? Deja, you the only one here. Who else is here? Remember to like this video and share this bitch and subscribe to this motherfucker. We is up in the Blu Room talking about real. Wait, I need to get my Somebody Who deck. I didn't know I was gonna pull out the Somebody Who deck this evening, but hey, somebody out there is dealing with somebody who are we talking about this same person? No. Britney Spears came out talking about your love is toxic. When gambling with love, hedge your bets. To hedge your bets means that you place a bet either way. If they win, you get a little money off of that, and you lose a little money off of that. But if they win, you get a little bit of money off of that and lose a little money. Either way it goes, you win. When gambling with love, hedge your bets. So this is somebody who is non-committal. Somebody out there dealing with somebody who is non-committal. Sometimes they want to be a wife. Sometimes they want to be a lesbian. I guess you could be a lesbian wife. People be doing that. But how you going to be married to a man and got a girlfriend? I don't understand that. Somebody who is non-committal. Somebody who wants to serve 2 masters. Somebody who is whorish. Somebody out there dealing with a hoe. A whore. Meaning they do not pledge loyalty to either one. They only pledge loyalty to themselves, and they take extra precautions to make sure they win either way it goes. Brittany said, take the risk of getting hurt because being in love can be toxic, but the high is amazing. So somebody is dealing with somebody who is non-committal. They like the rush of being in new situations. They like the thrill of engaging with new and different partners, different kinds of partners, like a bisexual person or a trisexual who will try anything sexually. You dealing with somebody like that? Let's talk about this person who is so non-committal. Are we talking about the same person who was arrogant before? The person we was talking about before, who is toxic, non-committal. They are double-minded. They are unstable in all their ways. They have a hard time making decisions. They don't know whether they want hot dogs or hamburgers, so they try to eat both and end up not eating neither. I wouldn't want to deal with a person like that. That kind of person, you can't depend on them. Wait. A person who involves themselves with snakes, a person who is very, very, very low vibrational. They have the opportunity to be something more, but they choose to lay in the dirt with the snakes. Like a famous rapper who has a humongous following, but they still choose to sell drugs and guns and shit. So they have an opportunity to be more, but they go out there and lay down in the dirt with the snakes. Skip class and run the streets. An opportunity to be more. Is this you? Who am I talking about? I don't think this is you. This person is going to regret these decisions later on in life. They're going to wish they took full advantage of their opportunities. There's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This person also is afraid of being alone. That's why they got to deal with so many hoes. That's why they're so promiscuous. Because they're afraid of being alone, and they're afraid of what their mind is going to do when they're by themselves. You know how when you turn off the lights and you go into bed, that's when your mind gets to racing and you start to thinking about all kind of fucked up shit. This person, they can't handle the fucked up shit that be going through their mind when the lights are turned off. So they have to make sure that they fill their space and their time with noise. Whether that be noise from people, noise from the television, noise just talking, just always on the internet or always watching something, or always, they'll never just shut the fuck up. Because if they shut the fuck up, then they're going to have to listen to what's going on in their mind. Are you dealing with somebody like this, Deja? Are you dealing with somebody like this? Do your person sleep with the TV on? Deja, if your person sleeps with the TV on, then I'm talking about him. Or he got to sleep with the radio on or something like this. Okay, good. The person that I'm talking about right here, they sleep with the TV on. They always got their phone attached to their hand. Like, they always got their phone in their hand. Even when they sleep, they like have the phone in their hand up under the pillow like this right here. They always got their phone in their hand. This person is afraid of being alone. Ten of Wands in reverse. They're also, they don't like to hold themselves accountable. They like to run away from responsibilities. Queen of Pentacles upright. My ear just said something right there. Queen of Cups in reverse. So to whomever I'm speaking right now, if you are dealing with somebody like this person I have been describing, you know you're better than this, right? Queen of Pentacles, you are better than this. It's going to be up to you to like turn this situation around and withdraw yourself. Withdraw your whole self, at least for a time, so you can upgrade your own self-love factor. I get the feeling that this person has been undervaluing you. If they're promiscuous, then they have been undervaluing themselves. So how can they value you correctly? So with you allowing them to undervalue you, you are now undervaluing yourself, selling yourself short. So you know you're better than this, right? I'm just saying. Queen of Cups is in reverse with the World. Knight of Pentacles, Five of Swords with the High Priestess in reverse. So this is a spiritual battle that we fighting right here for whomever I'm speaking to, dealing with somebody like that who is you are being undervalued. You're involved and actively engaged in spiritual war right now. I hope you understand that. You may not know exactly what the battle entails or how to fight it. So let me tell you, the only way to fight a battle like this is to practice your self-love, to begin to value yourself adequately. And when you do that, you flip the script on that person who is undervaluing you. You got to like withdraw all of your energy from the situation and let them have their hoes. You know, sometimes passive aggression is appropriate when it's used appropriately. And the way to use passive aggression appropriately is to just let folks do what they gonna do. You ain't got to be fighting with them, striving with them, arguing and fussing and convincing and begging and all that old bullshit. You ain't got to be doing all that. Let them folk do what they gonna do. You withdraw your love and go do you, boo. And while you over here doing you, they're gonna feel the absence of your love. If your love was genuine and if it was really true, which I'm sure it is, you walking in authenticity around this bitch, are you not? They're gonna miss that. And they'll either dwell in missing your love, or they're going to reach out and try to come back and get your love. They only got two choices. And when they make their choice, you make your choice. When they reach back out, if they reach back out to you after you have withdrawn yourself from them, you are now in the position of power where you can either accept them or reject them based on your own sense of self-worth, based on your own self-confidence, based on your own high self-esteem. Now they got to prove themselves to you instead of you having to prove that you are enough for them or that you are good enough for them or whatever the case may be. Instead of having to convince this person to commit to you, you commit to yourself. Okay, what you think about that? I feel like that was good. All right, Deja, I might have just been talking to you, girl. That might have been for you. Parts and pieces of it may have been for you. It's going to be a lot of people watching my videos. I know it's only like Deja right now, but in a little while, Deja, it's going to be a lot of people up in this bitch. And I'm always going to remember you because you was like one of my first who stuck around with me. Am I done? Let me get one of these right here. We're going to talk about the Lord enlarging our territory. We're going to talk about the Lord keeping us from evil, so that it does not cause us pain and so that we do not cause other people any pain. We're going to talk about the Lord blessing us indeed. You know what I'm talking about? Prayer is an invisible revolution. That's what it says. Prayer is an invisible revolution. Because I talked about this before. Okay, so when we pray, right, we call upon the Lord to come into our lives and trample on all of the negative energy that are around us. So whereas previously we may have been agreeing with certain things in our lives that were against our highest good, right? And so then when we pray and we ask God to help us, Lord, just help me. I just need some help. I need some clarity, Lord. Please help me deal with these folks and everything like that, whatever your prayer may be. You call upon the Lord and all his armies, all his angels, or your particular spirit guides and ancestors. I'm talking about your crew to come in and fight on your behalf against the forces of darkness. An invisible revolution, what prayer is. So just be praying. If you got issues with folks, know that you are not wrestling against no flesh and no blood, child. You is wrestling against powers and principalities and spiritual wickedness in high places. Those high places being the spirit realm, the invisible realm that our physical eyes can't see, but which our third eye can perceive. So if you can like get it in your mind that this is spiritual battle that you're fighting, and you ain't gotta like ball up your fist at all you got to do is call upon the Father, ask him to help you, and then walk in your truth and obedience. Then there's your victory right there, boo. Now I meant that. So I love you. Remember to do all that stuff they be doing on the YouTube video. They be liking it, they be subscribing, they be sharing, they be hitting notification bells and all kind of shit they be doing. If you need to book a personal reading with me, my email address is below. Just send me a message. I'm just fucking with you, okay? The fuck with ability is mutual around this bitch. Thank you for visiting the Blu Room, and I'm gonna holler at your ass later, Holly, right?